The following video and continued growth of this channel are made possible by your support over on patreon.com/616entertainment. Sign up today at any level you choose and help bring these brand new projects to life. Or if you're looking for a brand new t-shirt, maybe stop by prowrestlingtees.com/616entertainment. I got you covered. What's up, Dan-Dans? My name is Ian. Welcome to another episode of GM Showdown. I run 616 Shockwave, but this is still Kombustion, and that's why no Tex and Nigel Bravo's here.
I won Season 1, and I'm going to win Season 2, despite the odds. Now look at here. We spun the wheel. You saw the wheel spin.
Oh, I saw White Heat Red Hot get another chance here in the Doragon tournament.
Well, it's not the Doragon tournament. We're calling it Scaling Mount Doragon.
Doragon.
Is that what it is? I don't know. Look,
take one Japanese class.
We don't speak. Really good callback. But making their Kombustion debut, brand new team, Tifa and Mickie James. Now, Final Fantasy nerds are probably creaming their jeans.
I am.
Me too.
Listen, Mickie James was a pivotal part of my teenage years, and I'll leave it at that.
It means he was jerking off to her.
No!
Tifa goes behind. Shawn Phoenix goes behind.
Oh!
Went for that victory roll he'd like to see him use.
Either that or a reverse Frankensteiner trying to break her neck immediately.
Denied by Tifa, the anti-Aerith.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, Aerith's got the long dress. She's got the short skirt.
Yeah.
Opposites. Now, Shawn Phoenix doesn't want no part of this shit. He tags in Captain Falcon right away.
Wasn't that a Taylor Swift lyric? She wears short skirts. My name's Tifa, right?
I like high heels. He likes speakers.
Yeah. Oh, a big left hand there from Captain Falcon, still wearing these flaming colors. The red, the orange, the black.
Well, you know, they burned Orange Cassidy alive.
Just like they burned Canada alive.
Yeah, to increase their odds. You know, collecting these dragon scales. What do we see here? Double power bomb. Speaking of Orange Cassidy, Dan-Dans, we have the Dan-Dan fan vote to see who faces Rick Rude in the main event for the DUI title tonight. Now, Dan-Dans, you dumb motherfuckers, you guys voted for Orange Cassidy. I told you to stop voting for him because he was burned alive. Orange Cassidy won the vote.
So what are you going to do?
Well, we're going to go with the second place winner of the vote, who was Rogue. So in the main event, it's going to be Rick Rude defending the DUI championship against Rogue.
I don't know how Kombustion keeps finding ways to be more Kombustion, but it does. I'll roll up here for Mickie James.
Good writing, Ian.
That's what it is?
Yeah, think about it. You know, look, take one in writing class. Tagged in Shawn Phoenix here.
I love the writing of a random wheel.
Hey, man. Some things you gotta leave to the gods.
Sure. Could be bad, that's the chance.
That is the chance as Mickie James tags in Tifa.
Now, Tifa has got big plans to put away Shawn Phoenix, right?
Absolutely, but Shawn Phoenix wants these dragon scales. Each win, you get 2 scales. For a draw, you get 1. Person with the most scales by the pay-per-view gets a shot at Ryu and Shibata and Ghidorah.
Yeah.
And oh my God, it's going to be glorious. Look at this chop, this exchange of strikes.
Yes.
Who's coming out on top, Ian?
Looks like Tifa is, which makes sense because Tifa is known for her huge, titanic punches.
Absolutely.
And we're seeing those at work right here. Smashing his face.
Smashed his face in the corner. She's going to run.
Ooh.
Dodged by Shawn Phoenix. But look at the power of the Princess of Pain.
Listen.
Oh, my God.
Anybody who played Final Fantasy VII Remake knows how powerful Tifa is, even here in 2023.
Absolutely. Now, they did fuck up that remake by making me wait for different parts, and so I'll never play the whole remake. Fuck them. But we got breaking news here, Ian.
Oh, boy.
Straight from the trial of Doink.
Clothesline. Elbow drop.
It turns out Doink has placed a whoopee cushion under the judge's seat. Judge Sislak is pissed. Look at the angry judge.
He does look pretty upset.
That can't be good for Doink's defense.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, what are we looking at here with Doink? Is Doink facing like a big punishment for his AIDS
manslaughter
blood
charges?
Manslaughter. Now, what kept it from being a murder charge?
Well, because, intent to kill. He was just trying to make Kool-Aid's man more dangerous to his opponents. He wasn't necessarily trying to kill Kool-Aid's man, but the AIDS got the better of him, as it so often does.
Yeah, it's usually borderline undefeated. Mickey James drops Captain Falcon with a right hand.
He is facing first-degree manslaughter charges. If it was second-degree, it would be more accidental.
Sure.
Now, Shawn Phoenix got a nice little camel clutch there. Illegal, man.
He's not the legal man.
I said illegal.
Oh, okay. Burt Reynolds has to fucking get some control here. You fired Piss Boy.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds high out of his mind.
Look at him. He's over there like...
Absolutely.
Look at these double wrap-ups here. Both of them putting them down, putting the ladies down.
White Heat Red Hot working as a cohesive unit.
Whoa! Looking for a Captain Falcon arrow, but Tifa gets away.
Reverses. Very nice. What's Shawn thinking? Drop kick a little too late.
Yeah, he thought about it just a bit too long, and Tifa gonna smack his face in the corner once again. This time, catches him.
Hits it, bouncing off his skull, it looks like.
A step-up backflip kick. Shawn Phoenix looking for a little roll-up there. Too little too late.
Ooh, she's working over that shoulder. That tattooed shoulder of Shawn Phoenix. She's got him in the center of the ring. What's he thinking? Got her in her own corner. Might be tagging in Mickey here. After a big maneuver. What is it? Stalling vertical suplex.
Bam! Now, some might say, is this Tifa's first ever professional wrestling match? Yes, it is. But she is no stranger to team-oriented, turn-based combat. Yeah. And that's all a tag match is.
That's really good call, Ian. Oh, my God. We got another double powerbomb on the Firebird. Things not looking good for White Heat Red Hot right now. Shawn Phoenix needs a tag. Step up in Zaguri. He might buy himself a little space, and he wisely heads to his corner, brings in the Capitana della Falcone.
Now listen, these guys have had more title shots than fucking Uriah Faber at this point.
Uriah Heep.
Oh! There's an elbow drop to the throat. The throatal region. Oh, Jesus! Speaking of,
look at that, straight to her throat.
Those are all Falcon punches of varying degrees.
Falcon punch to the throat. Only Nancy Reagan could withstand such things.
Oh.
This is good at sucking a dick.
She's trying to take that helmet off. Now, do you know what Captain Falcon looks like?
I think he's a freak under that helmet. I don't know. What does he look like?
I assumed he might be a hot hunk.
Oh, dude, he could be a hunk.
Total elimination!
Total immolation.
Ooh.
Yes.
Total elimination.
Immolation. Total immolation.
Yeah, look out, Tifa with... Oh, that was fucking sick. That's gonna be all she wrote.
Oh my God!
White Heat Red Hot defeated in rather quick fashion by the debuting team of Mickey James and Tifa. What a match!
2 Dragon Scales go to Tifa and Mickey with that impressive win.
Good match too. The Gorodon, I think I did it right. Dragon Scale, just call it the Dragon Scale Tournament. The Dragon Scale
Scaling Dragon Mountain.
2 scales to Tifa and Mickey James, and I don't know if he could find... Listen, they might be called White Heat Red Hot, but I don't know if you can find a hotter team than Tifa and Mickey James. How you doing?
We got another match up next. Let's spin the wheel. Dan, we spun the wheel. You know who's making their way to the ring right now. The team of Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett Grinder,
who have obviously worked out their differences. Jeff Jarrett submitted Kurt Angle in that one-on-one match. He got the naming rights, named the baby Jerk Jangle, and, you know, that could have torn these guys apart, but obviously not.
Hashtag double dads in the comments, Dan. You love to see a love story like this, and look at who they're facing. Beef. coming off a huge win. They already got 2 Dragon Scales. Can they continue their momentum here?
Now listen, there are a lot of teams on that wheel. We're seeing 2 returning teams already, but that's the luck of the draw. That's when it comes down to a wheel spin, you don't know what the fuck is going to happen.
It's a random wheel. It's up to the gods. Could be bad, could be bad. That's the chance. Now, Beef here, they do want all the gold, you know.
Absolutely.
Blob and Bill got big shoes to fill, and that kind of rhymed. Oh, my God. Jeff Jarrett going off against Revolting Blob at the start of this match. Now we do have breaking news here.
Of course we do.
Karen Angle Jarrett, or whatever the fuck she's called, has tried to put up Jerk Jangle for adoption. She has gone to the courts claiming that Jeff Jarrett and Kurt Angle are not suitable fathers.
Oh, come on now. Based on what?
And the judge has agreed with her.
Okay, fuck me then.
The judge has said that if these guys do not get championship gold soon, they are not suitable fathers. Wrestling is bad dad. You know, if you're if you're a wrestler, you're a bad dad. Is what the judge has said. So if they don't get a championship soon, Jerk Jangle is going into foster care. He's going to be raised by the system. So you know, Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett really need these Dragon Scales. They need to rack up some wins. We got to cover.
Well, here's the other thing. Kurt Angle knows what it's like to be a champion, to be a world heavyweight champion. In the 616 verse, you know, obviously Jeff Jarrett's been world champion in another timeline.
Yeah, but
not here.
Former Kombustion world champ Kurt Angle. Now Grinder has not had a really good start. Look at this amazing offense.
Bill Dotrieve going to work.
The Bulldozer.
Listen, all the Olympic wrestling in the world's not going to prepare you for something like that.
Absolutely not. As Bill goes for cover. And the match is over here. No, only a 2.
He got him, no. Tag team, wow, big moves here. My brain just short-circuited. I'm just gonna let you take it.
That's all right. Look at that, Bill. Now Jeff is the legal man, and Bill's got a dunk for his deeds. Lackadaisical cover there.
That is the same exact elbow into pin that Bill's Beef cohort, Andre the Garbage, used to pick up the Kombustion World Heavyweight Championship. Andre
the Garbage has been training them along with Rick Rude has been training them. We're seeing a Beef operating at an all-time high here.
Ooh, look at the combination from Revolting Blob.
Huge German suplex.
Jeff Jarrett's got to get his asshole together real fast because Beef are running away with this match off the ropes.
We're looking for a running Blob. Blob blow. Blob.
Oh! Kicked him right in his revolting balls.
Revolting balls. Really good.
Oh!
Look at this tag team. Drop kick. Look at that, Bill.
Listen, some call that a cross-face chicken wing. I believe Bill calls it a barbecue chicken wing.
Yeah, man, barbecue chicken wing.
Oh, pulling pile driver. Jeff Jarrett's spine compacted.
He's on
impact.
The wrong side of the ring, too.
Cover.
Kurt better get in.
Oh my! Put them bonus points in the the clear frustration from Nigel. Kurt Angle with a release German. Jeff Jarrett needs to get Kurt Angle in the fucking
Absolutely.
ring.
Make the tag. Oh, god damn it.
Sometimes
I thought it was over there, dude.
Listen, sometimes as bookers, you hear the non-kayfabe version of us come out 5 minutes in at 2.9. Nigel's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't want a match to end that early, you know.
Off the ropes, here comes Bill.
Oh, he's charging up his Beef body.
He better be careful, he doesn't have a lot of gas in the tank.
But when it drives in fourth gear. Oh, reversed by the former champ.
Can you imagine 3 off that?
Hey, man, he is a world-renowned grappler.
That's true. Olympic gold medal with a broken
huge
spear.
Neck. Huge spear from the Bulldozer.
And Kurt with the go behind got him up and a dangerous back suplex.
Almost close to an angle slam there.
I'm thinking maybe we go get a slice of pizza after this episode.
Hey man, absolutely, because we want to look like Beef. The problem is right now we look like Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett with these skinny, tight wrestler bods. We want to look like Beef.
Cover.
Can't Blob get there in time. Ooh, Bill
doesn't
powers
have
out.
to. Bill still has the wherewithal to get into the business. I thought Kurt Angle, I got distracted. I thought he'd look for an ankle lock there, but not going to happen.
Not yet, but Bill. Go, stinking style clash!
Beef clash!
Beef
brisket! Oh, Jeff Jarrett makes the save.
Huge maneuver, but in the wrong corner.
We have not seen Jeff Jarrett use that move
powerbomb.
the entire show because I had him first. He never used that for me.
Huge powerbomb on the revolting blob.
Oh, Nightcrawlers!
Nightcrawlers on the former Kombustion champ.
And you got to think with the leaf that Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett have turned over this season that maybe Kurt Angle's into this a little bit.
Jeff Jarrett not so happy seeing his lover on the receiving end of Nightcrawlers.
I'm not going to lie. I think I heard Kurt Angle go, ooh,
Yeah.
as that was going on.
Winning you, Ian?
No. Figure 4 leg lock. And this is the move that put away Kurt Angle. Can the revolting blob survive? Bill getting out of the ring and getting back in, going, oh shit. Up and over the top.
Tosses him out just to goad in Kurt Angle. Was that a wise movie? And no.
I mean, having Jeff Jarrett in the ring is the part that's not wise, honestly. Mr. White, that's not wise.
Diving fist drop from the King of the Mountain.
Doubles up, and I think he hit him in the revolting balls once again.
He's going to drag him out. Go for another figure 4. Ooh,
triple ball blast.
The balls of the blob in a perilous situation.
Makes the tag to Bill.
Wise move, I think. But here we got double revolting bomb.
No, I think maybe you should have changed his name to the Revolting Bill.
Well, they call him the Bill Dog.
Oh. Off the ropes, Kurt Angle with a overhead
huge throw,
Listen,
belly to belly. Kurt Angle going up top
for a big splash. A shout out to his former rival Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero.
Now,
choke slam!
One-handed choke slam because he had a fucking bagel, bacon, egg, and cheese in his other hand.
Dude, those are so good.
I know.
Make any sandwich on a bagel and it's like somehow better.
Oh, roll
up! That could be it.
Oh, bonus points. And right there, the revolting blob hit an American Dream-style elbow to the head of Jeff Jarrett. And Jarrett has the brass knuckles!
Oh, he's not afraid to play dirty.
Grinder are pulling out all the stops.
Remember, Jangle is on the line here.
Absolutely.
If you're not willing to cheat, steal, and kill for your son, are you a good dad?
No.
No.
I think we've seen enough movies to know that.
Absolutely. Kurt Angle scoops up blob, throws him down. He's thinking stroke. Jarrett's calling for stroke, right?
Or is he thinking figure 4? We've seen how devastating that maneuver is.
I think he was thinking stroke.
Oh, he's got him!
Far side of the ring.
Oh, and a choke slam from Bill. I just spit everywhere. Don't worry about it. Bill has got Kurt Angle in a full. Oh, that was a Bill bomb.
Asshole Bill bomb.
This is a really good match, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and Jeff Jarrett with a scoop slam.
Oh, figure 4.
This is going to be it. This is going to be it.
Can revolting blob withstand? Kurt.
And a one-handed choke slam.
These choke slams are adding up on Kurt, I think.
Absolutely. And the revolting. The stroke!
The stroke on Bill.
One more figure 4, and I think that's got to be it for the revolting blob.
The revolting blob getting the best of Jeff Jarrett there. And he's going to, I don't know if it's wise to tag in Bill here.
No, absolutely not.
Bill just ate a stroke.
It gave Jeff Jarrett time to bring in Kurt Angle, who is obviously no spring chicken at this juncture. From the top, the Bill Splash.
Face the asshole connection via Bill Dotrieve.
My favorite. Not necessarily with Bill Dotrieve, but you know.
Oh,
belly to belly.
Tossed him out of the ring.
That's huge. And Kurt Angle takes an American Dream elbow, neck breaker on the outside of the ring. The action is going nuts here on Kombustion.
They really need these dragon scales, and they're putting it all on the line. And
swinging
neck breaker on the exposed black cement.
Hardest type of cement there is. Now,
Bill needs to get back in the ring.
Yeah,
okay.
I was going to say, if I'm Nigel Bravo, I'm going, get in the ring, get in the ring, get in the ring. Kurt Angle
headbutt.
He took a ton of damage from Blob while Jeff Jarrett was on the outside.
Blob, get in there.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. They've done it.
Blob,
and what is
slow,
this?
And the running.
I think they changed their mind.
And the running.
No, there is no running. They changed their
mind. No, this counts.
No, it doesn't.
This doesn't count?
No, no one came out.
You sure?
There's no running. No one came out. Fuck. You don't eat it anyway. Look at that.
I think that should count, Dan. Leave a comment.
It doesn't.
The Invisible Man ran it.
We've never seen that though.
No, at the end.
You know what?
End of the
How
match.
about this? Just you pick who it was and then make it a story.
All right, there we go. Oh my God!
Huge
94.
win. Listen,
Grinder.
with Jerk Jangle possibly going into foster care, Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett pick up the biggest win, fuck their career, the biggest win of their lives, and they slow the momentum of the surging beef. Listen, that's a story as old as time, the double dads coming together.
Hashtag double dads in the comment. Dans, we're going to spin the wheel. We got another tag team match up next. Ladies and gentlemen, we spun the wheel. You saw it. Making their Kombustion debut, the team, they like to call themselves Space Cream, Space Ghost, and the Xenomorph from Alien.
Both making their, not just professional wrestling, but their Kombustion debuts. And, you know, what a better way to get your career started than to have a tag team title shot hanging in the balance.
Absolutely. They want those dragon scales. They want a big win. Now, they did send me a text saying, in space, no one can hear you cream. I'm starting to think that maybe this was a typo. Maybe they forgot the S.
You
maybe
know
it's
what?
supposed to be Space Scream.
I don't think it was. How do you like this pair?
And here we have Dai Young making their way to the ring. Former champ of the world, Kevin Nash, teaming up with his old pal, Scotty Hall.
Now, you can call him Dai Young. I realize you registered the trademark for that. You want to get your bang for your buck.
Some people
But we're
might
all
know.
calling them the Outsiders, okay?
Sure,
No
yeah.
disrespect to John McClane.
Huge history here. It's Kevin Nash's
Oh!
leg drop brother on fucking Space Ghost.
Now, Space Ghost does have a cape on. It's a little... It's
like a half cape.
It's folded up, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
He doesn't want to step on it
No,
while he's wrestling.
He doesn't want to pull a syndrome from Incredibles and get it caught up in the engine of
Sure.
a spaceship or whatever.
No.
Remember the mom from Incredibles, Elastigirl?
Her
She-
big fat ass? Oh, look
Holly
at
Hunter
Space
top-
Ghost!
Spinning space bomb!
No, that was so complicated. That's right out of 2023 wrestling. You gotta love it.
Ian loves it as Kevin Nash tags in Scott Hall.
Look,
Look
and
at
this
this.
is that a jackknife or what?
Double jackknife leg drop, brother. Scott Hall, can he make the most of this?
Nope.
No. Space Ghost.
Space Ghost wisely gonna make a tag to the Xenomorph.
Now Kevin Nash, now vying for tag team gold. He wants to be the first ever champ to have been world champ and tag
Sure.
champ. And he sees this as his opportunity here with his good friend, Scott Hall. Now, we do have breaking news.
Of course we do.
From the trial of Doink, it seems that Doink has called himself as a witness.
Now I don't
But
think
look
you
at
can
this.
legally do that.
Well, here's the thing, Ian. Look at this. There's 2 Doinks in the courtroom.
What
2
the-
Doinks?
what the fuck is happening?
Doink, 2 Doinks. I don't know. The judge is very pissed off. We'll keep you updated on the trial of Doink as this continues.
Who's that, Judge Smithers?
Judge Sislak
Sislak.
from San Bernardino County. You're going to have to use that guy. Yep.
Wait, is that a real person?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were doing Mo from The Simpsons. Mo Sislak.
Oh, maybe I fucked up his name. I'll tell you off screen. Alien here, looking
Excellent.
real fucked up.
Axe handle to the back. Now I'm looking at some like horse-looking legs.
And he's got a fucked up skull.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's that elongated deal.
Admiring the shape of your skull.
Makes the tag to Space Ghost, and they
Look
are
at
gonna
this.
hit that. You know what? That's a receipt from that power bomb in the other corner earlier.
Absolutely. What's
Kevin
good?
Nash says, "Fuck you! You can't do a power bomb like me."
He's the big daddy of Powerbomb. Xenomorph's using his little mouth.
That second
That
mouth,
little mouth.
and Kevin
And
Nash
it's-
is busted wide open.
Oh my God. Kevin Nash doesn't like to bleed, Ian.
No, that's why he's tagging out. He's gonna try to give himself some sutures in the corner there.
That's a fancy word for stitches.
Look at that. Kevin Nash.
I gotta explain to the Dan Dans because
Just double power bomb. That's why. Look at this. Scott Hall's got Space Ghost up.
kicks him
Jason.
down.
I think Space Ghost was looking for like a parry of some sort. Scott Hall said, "Get that shit out of here."
Get out of my ass.
Oh, super space kick!
Super space kick. And the Xenomorph's got an uppercut for Scott Hall.
Now look, Xenomorph. People might be saying, "Oh, he's trying to twist
break
that head
his
off."
Goddamn neck. Just like they ripped off the head of that little girl in Alien 2.
Thank God.
Also known as Alien. Guess it wasn't called Alien 2.
No.
Aliens.
Alien.
It's an alien versus alien situation.
Look at the
Look at
Russian
this.
leg sweep.
Signature side Russian leg sweep from Scott Hall.
Now, some might be saying, you know, Alien's not used to one-on-one confrontations. Normally they travel in packs. Normally they ambush, they sneak attack.
They're perfect survivors.
But I'm just going to point out that the Xenomorph was in Mortal Kombat X. They're not brand new to the concept of one-on-one fighting. Not that this is one-on-one fighting, it's tag team wrestling. But, you know, sack of
shit on the Xenomorph. Space Ghost running the ropes for no reason. A little out of breath.
Scott Hall with a clothesline puts him down. He's going to make a tag to Kevin Nash, who is still pouring blood.
Tags in Space Ghost. Here we got a double team, double jackknife. Xenomorph can do nothing to help.
Oh, the double taunts from the Outsiders, a.k.a. Dai Young.
Dai Young looking good here, running lariat. Space Ghost in a world of trouble.
Now, is it fair to say that you are pulling for Dai Young in this match, Nigel Bravo?
Well, you always want to see a former champ do good. Like we
look
saw
out,
Kurt
look
Angle.
out!
Jackknife, that's it. But the Xenomorph's able to break it up at a 1 count, saving Space Ghost's ass. Space Cream working as a pretty good team here.
They absolutely are, and what we learned right there is that the Alien is really paying attention right there when Space Ghost needed him, and also the Alien very fast.
Absolutely, he's got those little legs,
character.
those little fast legs. He can walk on the walls up the fucking vents.
He can throw a 360 roundhouse kick.
Yeah. Look at sweep the leg! Sweep the leg, Johnny.
How about that? Sweep the leg with the arms now.
He's going
Alien
up top.
rope. Alien splash!
Alien splash. Space splash.
That was a 5-star space
Oh yeah, he sold it like RVD.
Yeah.
He might have watched a lot of tapes of RVD while on planet Zektar 5.
Who's not? LV426.
Whatever, I don't know the fuck. I'm not a James Cameron motherfucker.
James Cameron. Kevin Nash with a clothesline. You said Aliens watching RVD tapes. Who isn't?
Yeah.
I fucking... Dude, absolutely. I was such an RVD mark in like 2002.
Look, that's like 6 lariats and a leg drop for the Xenomorph. Space Ghost better do something quick here.
Listen, we all know from Alien versus Predator Requiem that you can only take 7 lariats before your head comes off.
Tosses him out. Suck it. Oh no, Scott Hall, king of the count out.
The king of the count out. Choke slam.
No.
Give me a critical on the outside of the ring, Scott. Do it. Do it.
No, huge backbreaker. Get in, Alien. Fuck, let Scott Hall go. He's growling. He growled at Scott Hall.
He said, "You're not counting me."
Space Ghost hits the former champ. Military presses. Oh, impressive strength.
Oh, look out. 5-star space splash halfway across the ring.
Can he make the most of it? Oh,
blood Alien.
Yeah. Wisely tags out, but Alien
had the opportunity to get him there. He actually backed off. That was a decision that the Alien made.
Huge overhead throw.
Kevin Nash now. Oh, how many fans are going to get infected with big sex blood on the outside of the ring?
Well, that's what Kombustion fans pay. They pay for the opportunity to get infected with big sex blood.
Big sex blood. Big sex blood. Big sex blood. Kevin Nash on the outside of the ring. Sack of shit from Scott Hall.
Shit on Space Ghost. Space Ghost up first. The host with the most.
I will point out, Big Sex Blood actually evaporates very quickly here.
Yes.
But look out for the Outsider's Edge!
That's it. Can he drag him all the way to the other side?
Look how fast Alien is, too.
Yeah, only a 1 count.
An Alien is not taking kindly to that insult.
The damage is done, Ian, on Space Ghost. You know, not many people can withstand an Outsider's Edge. But Space Ghost looking up, flexing for the girls.
He's making muscles.
Making space muscles with 0 G's. It's hard to get games.
Oh, look at that! That's going to be it!
Space shit!
Oh, what a match we're seeing here in the Dragon Scale tournament.
Leg drop, brother.
Doragon.
Scaling Mount Doragon.
Yeah. Oh.
Double team? No, reversed by Scott Hall.
No double teams if Scott Hall's got anything to say about it.
You know what he's thinking?
He's thinking elbow to the back of my brainstem.
Scott Hall cannot be double teamed. He's going to tag in the bleeding former champ, Big Sex Nash.
Now I got a question for you.
Yes, ask away.
Why is it that, those RVD tapes, he's sending it right up Alien's ass?
You got him from planet Z25.
Why is it that Kombustion World Champions never want to get that belt back?
Well, the problem is they got to earn the right?
Yeah,
But here, Kevin Nash wants to be a legendary, innovator. He wants to break records. He wants to be the first one to been world champ and tag champ. That hasn't happened on both shows.
Yeah, I wasn't even trying to call you out. I'm genuinely curious.
But no, I don't give rematches for no reason.
Not
As
that
you
it have to be a
see, they
rematch,
gotta
but he
earn
didn't
it.
even stay in singles. Dude, this is like the most we've ever seen anyone bleed. This is insane.
Well, he's got big blood.
Yeah,
He's a big man with big blood.
absolutely.
Uh-oh. Five-star space splash!
5-star space splash! Go
Far
for the
side of the
cover.
ring.
I think we got
Oh,
a winning
no.
team here.
1, 2,
A
3!
victory! Space Cream living a space dream here on Kombustion.
You gotta think that's a huge upset against Dai Young. Kevin Nash lying in a pool of his own blood. Scott Hall not able to get there fast enough. Oh my God. Great outing from
Great
Space
match.
Cream.
Excellent match.
Great match from Space Cream. Oh my God. Up next, we got the main event. Rick Rude defending the DUI title against Rogue, who the Dan Dans voted for in the Dan Dan fan vote.
Well, they voted for Orange Cassidy.
Well, he got burned to death. So Rogue got second place. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a huge title match. The DUI Championship, the Diplomatic University Universal Immunity. Look, I fucked it up.
You know what it is.
DUI. Rogue, the challenger, making her way to the ring. Great showing in the Chromate tournament.
Got all the way to the finals, man.
All the way to the finals. Impressive even in the Livewire tournament when she was on Shockwave. Now, the fans voted. Dan Dans, we heard your voices. You had an effect on this show. So you should feel important making his way to the ring.
Speaking of important, who's more important than the man carrying the gold?
Oh, revolting Rick Rude.
The leader of beef. Hey, man, maybe the leader, maybe not. Now that the world champion, Andre the Garbage, formerly known as the Trash Man, brought some more gold to beef. How do you like that?
Absolutely. Firing on all cylinders. This should be a match for the ages, Ian.
Now, some of the Dan Dans might be thinking that Rick Rude's going to win because Rick Rude, outside of that DQ job, undefeated in competition.
Absolutely.
But I don't want
Well-
anybody counting Rogue short.
Rick Rude did lose in Pro Games.
Fine, undefeated in singles competition.
All right, there we go.
There's workarounds for everything.
Yeah.
Rogue takes a back elbow.
Now, we do have some beef-related breaking news here.
Of course we
Ian.
do.
I would like to announce that Kombustion has signed Charlie Kelly, the Trash Man's roommate.
Oh.
And now Charlie Kelly has he's made a promise to Andre the Garbage that he will avenge Penguin's death. He will avenge his brother's death. And it looks like Charlie's gunning for Michael Myers.
Well, I just don't know how good of an idea that is.
Especially to call it out this far in advance, we'll have to wait till next week to see
You know
what
what?
happens there.
I love a combustion match being announced ahead of time. Let me just say that. I really do enjoy that.
Well, you know what? These idiots should be watching every week. No offense,
Oh.
idiots. But you guys got to watch every week, okay? I don't announce my cards. So this is a rare announcement. Look at that flying knee strike to Rick Rude's skull.
Look at this. What is that? The Daifuku knee? What do they call that?
I don't
think
know.
it's Baisuku. But Tara and I went, the beautiful Tara Darcy and I, went to a place called Daifuku Ramen in Chinatown. Best ramen I've ever had. How you doing?
Was it spicy?
Yeah, it was spicy chicken ramen.
Ooh, that sounds good. You guys should have invited me, but I digress. Look, we got a nice crab here by Rick Rude.
And Rogue is lining up to get suplexed.
Oh, bounces to the outside. I think her head hit that rail.
It did. I was going to say she didn't land on her head, but then her head fucking smacked the rail.
And Rick Rude's looking for honeys in the crowd, maybe not taking this matchup as seriously as he should. Huge standing moonsault.
The thing is, too, I don't know how much pull he has with the honeys anymore, wearing those fucking disgusting trousers since joining Beef.
Hey, man, he may be revolting, but that's a hard body if I've ever seen one.
He's drawing power in... You know what? Women do like dirty guys sometimes.
Well, luckily for me, at least enough times they've like 30 guys.
Enough time.
Yeah. Hoping
Really
for
good.
some more, but there's been enough. Eye rake there. Now we know that Beef are not afraid to play dirty.
No. They live
Rogue,
in the dirt.
a little bit more honorable, X-Men, very honorable group of people, Professor Xavier taught him the code of ethics.
Sure.
Business ethics. Rick Rude going up top.
I'm glad I called that guy. Clown bound there from
Oh.
Rick Rude.
Stealing Doink's move.
Listen, he stole his title and now he's stealing his moveset.
Absolutely. Now,
And wraps him up.
trap pin.
I would
Only
say
a
I would
one count.
love if Rogue would do that to me. Tie up here in the middle of the ring.
Absolutely, but a right hand of God from the revolting one.
Whoa!
That signature elbow drop. That might be idiot.
He stole that one from Randy Savage. Rick Rude is just becoming a greatest hits of all of his former rivals.
DDT drops him on the top of the skull, the weakest part of a man's skull. Mullet or not, you don't want to get dropped on the top of your skull.
No.
Side of your skull, sure.
Now listen, we're seeing a back and forth contest here, but Rick Rude says, fuck that!
Plays dirty!
He's willing to cheat to keep the DUI championship, Rick Rude. Oh,
Look at that!
Rude Awakening!
She has stolen Rude Awakening into a moonsault.
Oh my goodness! Just like that, we nearly had a brand new DUI champion. Yeah, get those bonus points written down. Another DDT Rogue off the ropes.
Sliding basement dropkick into his face. DDT on Rogue, though. That's got to...
Listen, Rick Rude took that DDT from Jake the Snake Roberts. I told you. All of his former rivals, Rick Rude has basically become Mega Man at this point. He's just taking everyone's shit. Mega Man on the wheel. I've been wanting him all season. Look out!
Another brass knuckle punch right to her face.
Now
Gobsmacked, yes.
You said earlier on, Rogue is from the X-Men. She's honorable, the code of business ethics. Rick Rude not playing by the fucking
No
book.
beef. You know, he's learned his lesson when he ate that loss to Trashman in the handicap match at Rebirth.
You might have learned something else, because for the first time ever, I saw Rick Rude sucking wind right there.
That's true.
Might be a
You
couple
know,
too many hoagies.
Rogue does have the speed advantage on her side, the agility and the speed. Rick Rude, obviously, the power, as he shows us the power in those rights and lefts.
Ooh, Rogue getting out of the way of that
Creating
one.
some space. Dodges the lariat, but
More shots.
more strikes.
And
How many can she withstand? Rick Rude gassed.
Once again, you said Rogue, an X-Men member, playing.
Oh! Huge scoop slam.
Playing by the book, she's got those gloves on. She can take those gloves off at any moment. She just said, I can take this shit off whenever I
I
want.
could suck your soul or steal your powers or whatever.
Yes.
Huge back body drop.
Oh, no.
Mounted forearms. This ain't good.
No, it's not good at all.
Can Rogue power out, Ian? She does.
Did she power out or did she slip out on some grease from that fucking gyro
True.
that Rick Rude was eating?
Oh, went for a spinning heel kick. Rick Rude tosses her in the ropes.
Back
hits her with a
elbow.
back elbow. He hits the ropes. Thinking
Elbow
elbow
City.
drop. Yep.
The fans are eating this up with fucking sporks because, as you have said, that's the funniest piece of shit.
It
Oh!
goes dirty once again. Burt Reynolds doesn't see enough to disqualify the champ. Oh my God.
Oh,
Rude Awakening.
Modified Rude Awakening. I would like to point out that Burt, my head sounded exactly like Barney from this.
Rogue up first, hits a senton. Oh man, these strikes.
Listen,
I
he,
think they're taking their toll.
he doesn't have the brass knuckles on right now, but when you stack that many strikes in a row.
He's looking for it.
Oh, he's not going to get it. A knockout shot from Rogue.
She goes up top.
Top rope.
Oh, thinks better of it. Rick Rude got to his feet, was ready for her.
And now she's
Now
thinking about it again. A
Diving back elbow. Impressive agility from Rogue.
I'm going to give a round of applause for how good this match is. I'm on the edge of my
Absolutely.
fucking seat.
Rude Awakening. That's
Nobody
it.
kicks out.
1, 2, 3, and still DUI champ. Revolting Rick
The
Rude.
calling card, holding an opponent down.
Copping a feel, a little iffy there on the ethics there, but you know,
It's good
X-Men were trained in business ethics, not beef.
Not beef. They're
Oh
trained
my
in beef
God.
ethics.
Great match.
A great match and a great first title defense for revolting Rick Rude. The DUI title stays in the ownership of beef.
Now Rick Rude's gonna be walking into Sweet Pandemonium with that gold on his shoulder. Who is he gonna face? We're gonna, we'll find out as we go on. But look at Rogue, impressive display. You know, the Dan-Dans, you voted for her. She put on a match, if I've ever seen it.
Hey, listen. I don't know if anybody has as spotless a record as Rogue when it comes to big money. I don't think Rogue has ever been in a match that's rated below 87. This might be her worst match, and it was fucking great.
Hey, that's why I signed her. Dan, that's it for Kombustion. Now you're gonna have to watch Shockwave.
Great show. Great show. Dan, welcome to 616 Shockwave, there he is, the #1 contender to the Livewire Championship. He's going to be facing Roman Reigns for the title at Sweet Pandemonium. That is the Maniac, but Nigel Bravo, the Maniac has to take on a hand-picked opponent of Roman Reigns right now.
Who's it going to be?
I don't know. Roman said he's a familiar face and he will kill you. And oh my God.
No.
Returning to Shockwave for the first time in a year, it's Samoa Joe!
Former Kombustion superstar, former Shockwave superstar.
Roman Reigns handpicked him, wasn't up to me. This is the first man who has ever been on one brand, the other brand, and now he's back to the first one. Samoa Joe takes on the Maniac, and I don't know if Roman Reigns could have picked a more difficult opponent for the Maniac to step in the ring with.
Exactly, because he's fat!
He's fat! Maniac with a big scoop slam. Hey man, he might be a big boy, but he's not too big for the Maniac to scoop up and slam down. He loves that elbow drop to the throat. We've seen it time and time again. Test of strength, and this time it's right down the middle.
Ooh.
Now Nigel Bravo, big back suplex there. The Samoan submission machine, as we know, is not to be trifled with. Who do you think walks away with a big win right
I gotta
here?
go with the Maniac. Because here's the thing, Ian, I love him, even with his feathers.
Even with his feathers. Oh, man. See, after that steel cage match at the Meltdown pay-per-view where the Maniac defeated his former partner, Scott Steiner, Maniac was worried about that $15 copay, but he got it sorted out, and now he's in contention for the Livewire title. He's going to be challenging for the title at Sweet Pandemonium, live on pay-per-view, a.k.a. this YouTube channel in 2 weeks. Big scoops.
Absolutely. Look, Dan Dance, you could pay for Sweet Pandemonium, and by pay, I mean just watch it for free on YouTube.
Yeah. Ooh, Samoa Joe. Look for
Here's the
chop.
thing. YouTubists like Ian, really need you guys to keep watching these videos.
Yeah.
We need you to click that thumbs up. We need you to tell your high school childhood best friend about these videos, okay?
Former crushes, ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends.
All your exes. Exes.
Yeah, don't tell your current
No, don't
significant
tell them
other.
you watch this.
No.
Because then they will be your ex when they find out you're watching.
And then you can tell them.
Then you can tell them, though. So that'd be more views. And as a YouTuberist, you want those views.
Absolutely. And if you're Samoa Joe, you don't want those elbows to the back of the neck.
They can't be good for his health.
No. But getting in a striking exchange with Samoa Joe isn't good for your health. And the Maniac just figured that out the hard way.
Yeah, well, he learned a lot of hard lessons, I feel like,
Speaking of the hard way, Nigel Bravo, you know about the Sweet Pandemonium match, the big over-the-top rope battle royal.
Yeah, sure.
At the upcoming pay-per-view.
It's like the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Maniac with the brass knuckles! Samoa Joe is down! Will Maniac look for a cover? I doubt it because he never does. No, of course he doesn't.
Well, he's a maniac, and he's going for an illegal choke.
An illegal choke. Last week here on Shockwave, we had a four-way frenzy between Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy, Yokozuna, and Seth Rollins that went all the way to a 30-minute time limit draw. Now, the winner of that match was supposed to be entered into the Sweet Pandemonium match alongside Wonder Woman and the Grinch. Now, when you go to a 30-minute draw in a four-man match, what the fuck do you do? I'll tell you what you do. Oh, Maniac with the sleeper hold. Hold on just 1 second.
That could be it. He's won a lot of matches with that maneuver.
But Samoa Joe, no stranger to submissions. They do call him the Samoan submission machine.
But
he's busted wide open.
Is he used to a homeless man biting his face?
Maniac's drinking his blood. Here's what's going to happen. Hate to say it, but you snooze, you lose. The four competitors in that four-way match, none of them are going to be in the Sweet Pandemonium match. Up next, we are going to see a showdown for the first time ever between Scott Steiner and Shawn Michaels, and the winner of that match will be entered into Sweet Pandemonium. It is what it is. They had their opportunity. No one walked away with the big win. One! No, just
only
a one
one,
count on the
only one.
Maniac.
None of them, not even Randy Orton gets the Sweet Pandemonium spot?
He was the only one that got critical, so definitely not him. Maniac drinking the blood of Samoa Joe once again.
Maybe he's like the tech guys in Silicon Valley that got like drinking blood from,
brass knuckles!
From people in their 20s, young people. You get the young blood in you, you feel alive again, right?
Samoa Joe might not be feeling alive right now. And
they call them blood bags.
Oh, shoulder breaker. We don't see him use that move very often.
No.
We see that elbow quite a bit. Samoa Joe, listen, He got the big call from Roman Reigns. This is a huge opportunity to reassert himself on Shockwave.
It's not looking good for him.
No, the Maniac is pumping blood out of Samoa Joe's head all over my beautiful fucking
A lot of
man.
illegal chokes, illegal nuts. Maniac willing to do whatever it takes to win. But look at this high crab from the Samoan submission specialist.
That's why they call him the Machine. And so, oh, look out! Rock bottom from Samoa Joe! He's going to go behind him, and he's going to get him in the Coquina clutch!
Maniac's fading.
How happy would Roman Reigns be if the Maniac took a loss on the way to Sweet Pandemonium? Because look at, oh, the choke! The choke is locked in! And that's going to be it! Samoa Joe goes to sleep at the hands of the Maniac! The #1 contender riding a wave of momentum, Nigel Brown.
Roman Reigns better watch out.
Unbelievable. Samoa Joe bleeding buckets all over my fucking
Your
map.
battery's low, and
Yeah,
that's
the-
a low rating match.
Yeah, it is. What the fuck? That's why I fired Samoa Joe last season. That's why you fired him.
I fired him
after he went to you. But what's important is the fact that the Maniac is surging on the way to Sweet Pandemonium. And as we can see here, what is that? Is that
Oh my
that
God.
looks like Harumi. That looks like the dearly departed wife of
Is that Scorpion's dead wife, Ian?
It looks like
I've learned about his dead wife from the history of Mortal Kombat.
Nigel, that's not Harumi though. That's Saraya dressed as Scorpion's
Ooh.
dearly departed wife.
That's a little insensitive,
What
to
is
say the least.
she's got to be out of her mind. Scorpion's coming for that world title at Sweet Pandemonium. This is not going to sit well.
He's going to be pissed off.
Now, Nigel Bravo, in this next match, we're going to see how fortunes can change at the drop of a hat. That is the former Livewire Champion. That's the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Now, we were looking at this match being, getting yourself back in the conversation for the Livewire title, but seeing as that the four-way frenzy did not give me a winner.
Ended in a draw.
Didn't give me a winner.
Yeah.
This match between Shawn Michaels and Scott Steiner, that's Big Papa Pump. Holler if you hear him. A Sweet Pandemonium spot is on the line in this match. Hey man, that's how the fortunes can change here on GM Showdown. This is for all the marbles, all right?
So the winner gets in the Sweet Pandemonium match?
Absolutely. They will be alongside Wonder Woman
And the Grinch.
at the pay-per-view. And
Scott
Scott
Steiner's
Steiner
going for the win right away. I think it's Steiner's
roll up! Oh, can you imagine if that was
Yeah.
it? 15 seconds into the match. Now, we have never seen a one-on-one competition between Shawn Michaels and Scott Steiner.
Not
ever.
even in TNA.
No, Shawn Michaels never worked there, so that would
Well,
be hard.
I wouldn't know because I didn't watch that dog shit.
Oh, look at that big old scoop slam. Hey, man, TNA 2004 to 2007. Good shit.
Hey, I watched that one cage match with you. It
Dragon
wasn't good.
Sleeper. That was like 2010. It sucked right up. Now, Scott Steiner locks in that Dragon Sleeper. He's trying to wear down that injured spine of Shawn Michaels, who, I don't even know if the back plays a part anymore. It's been like 20 years.
Look, when he lost his smile, I think that was mostly drug related.
Yeah, well,
I think he blamed it on the back, but I think his back's fine. As we've seen him win the Livewire title in the tournament, he's proven himself as a great competitor here on Shockwave.
absolutely. And we're seeing great offense here from Shawn Michaels.
That's it.
Goes for the cover, just good enough for a 1 count. Big Papa Pump is Rude Awakening.
No one kicks out of a Rude Awakening.
Shout out to the DUI champion on the other channel here. You know what? I think maybe
Now-
Scott Steiner wouldn't have kicked out if he went for the cover, but he did.
True.
Here's the crossface.
Now Rick Rude, founding member of D-Generation X.
Hold on a second.
Are you getting that?
I am. All right, this hasn't happened in a while on Shockwave, but Dan Dan's unfortunately one half of the Shockwave Tag Team Champions. Katana has collapsed backstage. She has been rushed to the hospital. I don't have any further information at this time, but as soon as I'm issued an update, I will issue it to you. I'm wishing the best for Katana. I got big plans for my Tag Team Champions at Sweet Pandemonium, so I'm really pulling for her.
Now, Ian,
Dragon Sleeper!
my experience being rushed to the hospital is rarely a good thing.
It can save your life, though.
Not mine.
Oh!
In my experience, it's always been bad.
Scott Steiner with a military press, and these guys are pulling out big, powerful moves in the early going. We're only 4 minutes in. We're seeing big stuff. Look out, Rude Awakening once again.
He's going to tune up the...
No,
he's going up top.
Oh,
he's thinking elbow drop.
I think it was a fist drop from the top, and he cooked it for too long. Scott Steiner says, I got a headbutt for your deeds. And a bear hug. He's going to squeeze him.
His back.
And I said earlier, I don't know if the back plays a part anymore, but if you get squeezed by Scott Steiner, it can start playing a part again real quick.
You don't want to be squeezed
DDT!
You don't want to be squeezed by any men that have managed the Shonys.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Look at this. Another overhead press. And the Dragon Sleeper, Scott Steiner, I think he's looking for a submission victory here.
Scott Steiner clearly has the power advantage here.
I would imagine so. Shawn Michaels was firing off those combinations early on, and he might look for a combination from the top rope here.
What's he thinking?
That's a superplex. Tune up the pan.
This is it if he hits it.
Sweet chin music, the cover. Oh,
bonus
2.9.
Write it down. Bonus
no
points.
one has
It's
ever
the
kicked
last
out of that.
possible second Big Papa pump, showing what pumps through his heart.
And a lot of steroid blood. Knee drop from the top rope. Rolls him up. 1, 2. Ooh. Big applause from the Shockwave fans. And we're not going to get any big applause right now after this breaking news.
This is bad news.
Dan Hans, I can confirm the reason Katana was rushed to the hospital was due to a venomous snake bite. Mortis and Vampiro have struck again. Saraya's Monster Closet can't stop with this bullshit.
You got too many snakes on your show, Ian.
I got a fucking tag team title match at the pay-per-view, and these guys are jeopardizing the first million sweet chin music, the first $1 million gate on Katana and Melina's back. Unbelievable.
Is Katana gonna die? We're gonna stay with you as we get updates, Dan.
I do have an update. Katana in stable condition. They got the antidote to her. Sweet chin music just in time. Speaking of 1, 2, and 3. No!
Bonus points! Somehow.
Unbelievable.
Some way.
Sweet chin music again.
That's gotta be it. Down for the count.
What a fucking match between Shawn Michaels and Scott Steiner. Nigel, the Heartbreak Kid, is in Sweet Pandemonium on that win.
I don't like that. I don't want to go up against Shawn Michaels, Ian.
I wouldn't if I were you either, but here's the thing. They delivered me a pretty darn good match. And Shawn Michaels, as we have seen, not only in a different timeline, but here on GM Showdown,
he excels in Battle Royals.
Absolutely. Shawn Michaels has won Battle Royals before on this show. Can he do it again? It's Sweet Pandemonium, but
I think it all depends if he could super kick the Grinch in his Grussy.
He's going to have to contend with the Grinch. He's going to have to contend with Wonder Woman. I got some news for you now, Bravo.
Okay, let's hear it.
I told you I'm sick and tired.
Sick,
of Saraya
tired.
and Animal and Vampiro and Mortis running amok on my show, thinking that they run this place and not me.
Yeah, you're the GM.
I don't like how Saraya interrupted Rocky Balboa last week. And
rude.
I told her that I was going to make it right.
Make it right, yeah.
You got to make it right.
How are you going to make it right, Ian?
Saraya wants to interrupt Rocky Balboa. Well, she's going to have to share with Rocky Balboa. What do I mean by that? I mean tonight in the main event, Saraya will share the ring with the Italian stallion himself, Rocky Balboa. The winner of the match entered into Sweet Pandemonium. Nigel, by the end of this night, we're going to have 3 of the 4 Shockwave competitors.
Wow.
How do you like that? Big time tag team action coming up here on Shockwave. You know them. You love them. Turbo Time to Kill. That's Duke Nukem. That's Turbo Man coming to us straight from the land of the babes, the Sin. They're going to get in the ring. They're going to do it the way they do it. They want to put their name back in the tag team title contention hat, Nigel Bravo.
Duke Nukem saying,
fuck. You didn't have anything lined up?
What?
You know what I got lined up?
I did, but the camera got it.
That's all right.
How's that all right?
The first ever husband and wife tag team.
You're going to do this part with us
yes!
on the screen?
In GM Showdown history, Johnny
Such
Cage.
a sloppy show.
And so you're just trying to talk over to fuck it up. I'm not going to let you do it.
I'm sorry, Dan.
Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade, the first ever husband and wife tag team, making their Shockwave debut. Listen, Johnny Cage had a hell of a run on Kombustion. I'm happy to have him. Can they handle Turbo Time to Kill? Now we gotta solve these technical difficulties. The technical difficulties have been sorted out. Now, Nigel Bravo, this is a massive tag team match. Whoever pulls off a win right here, you gotta be thinking.
They get $1,000.
Well, more than that. I pay my guys well. They're gonna be gunning for Katana and Molina. They're gonna be gunning for Mortis and Vampiro. Whoever walks out of Sweet Pandemonium with those tag team titles, these guys are gonna be watching real close.
Yeah, back
Sonya's got him by the balls. Duke Nukem breaks it up. Those turballs.
That's how she killed Kano.
Johnny Cage stepping into a shockwave, really good. Stepping into a shockwave ring for the first time. You love to see it.
You love that double drop kick from the loving married couple, huh?
Absolutely.
No, I don't remember them getting married, but I'm sure that happened somewhere in the history of Mortal Kombat on
Sure
616.youtube.
Patreon.youtube/Instagram.
Sixer. Yep. And then Johnny Cage, original Kombustion star.
King of the Cage match.
King of the Cage match. I'm hoping he does great things here on Shockwave for you.
Listen, we always wish the best for our departed talents. Johnny Cage, no different. Johnny Cage just pulled out of what I think was that rock bottom there from Duke Nukem. Look out, the sharpshooter! Duke Nukem has been studying his professional wrestling. He's pulling out all the stops from all the Hall of Famers. Shoots a double right there. Maybe a Kurt Angle call. Ooh, Johnny Cage gets away from that once again. Off the ropes.
Now, Johnny, we've seen that MMA background from Johnny Cage. You know, you can't be unprepared for him because he'll hit you with some incredible strikes,
just like that.
Some intense kicks, all sorts of maneuvers. But he's going to tag in Sonya.
Sonya Blade, man, looking into the ring as she takes a kick to the midsection from Duke. Oh, but she answers right back. That's a little receipt ski right there. How do you like it?
I like it a lot. I liked the actress that played Sonya.
Which
in
one?
The Mortal Kombat movie.
Bridget Wilson?
Oh, yeah.
Got her by the turbo balls.
Billy Madison lady.
Yeah, Bridget Wilson, shout out. We've got, oh man, dude, she's spamming this
Oh
move.
my God.
And you know what? I gotta think these are some lessons she's taken from her husband, Johnny Cage. He hits that split.
King of the low blow, yeah.
Sonya Blade sending a message right here. She could be throwing kicks or elbows. She's just smacking Turbo Man right in his fucking face.
When she's not grabbing his yam bags. Look at this.
Oh, big time power bomb from Turbo Time to Kill, who have yet to have a bad match here on Shockwave. These guys, you know, some people might look at this and they go, how the fuck did these guys come together? Look, these are tag team titans if I've ever seen them.
They're two hunks. What more do you need?
You don't need nothing other than that. Listen.
Hunk City over there. But
That's how we try to keep it on Shockwave, you know?
hey, hunks are nice.
Ooh, so is that left hand from Johnny Cage answered back from Duke Nukem. These guys go into war in the middle of the ring. Johnny Cage gets the better of it. Oh, and a wheel kick.
Ooh, fist drop.
That. Goofy ass fist drop. Look at this. Duke Nukem with a military press drops him down like he's a fucking garbage. Ooh, that's illegal. April O'Neil.
April, you gonna allow that?
No, she said, you got 5 seconds, pal, before I say, Rude Awakening!
Another Rude
Everyone
Awakening.
has Rude. Oh, this is the pin that finished off Stars. But Sonya Blade makes the save.
Her timing's always impeccable, Ian.
The fans on their feet for this tag team match. Johnny Cage, he hears him loud and proud. He's so happy to be accepted by these Shockwave soldiers. You never know. Sometimes when you cross enemy lines, you might not get a good reaction.
Like, here's the thing. Shockwave soldiers, they may be dumb, but even they can recognize the talent of someone like Johnny Cage, okay?
That's what it is.
Yes.
Duke Nukem with a backbreaker, and then he tosses Sonya Blade aside. Turbo Man with those elbow drops straight out of the book of the Maniac. Look, oh, and a dragon screw.
It looked like he did an extra twist for double damage on that.
Moonsault. Johnny Cage gonna make the save there. I'm gonna give him credit for it. I think she
was kicking out anyway, yeah.
But I mean, it's the husband and wife. I just want to say they're working together. We'll take it.
Shades of Mr. and Mrs. Smith here.
Absolutely, except good.
You didn't like seeing a bang?
I didn't watch it.
Oh.
It was PG-13. I've seen Angelina Jolie in other R-rated movies. Don't watch some PG-13 bullshit. Here we
How'd you
go.
like her with dreads and that Gone in 60 Seconds remake?
I never saw it.
What? Oh my
You're
God.
the Nicolas Cage guy. I haven't seen all of his movies.
Everyone's seen that movie. Dan, leave a comment if you've seen the Gone in 60 Seconds remake.
Look at this. Duke Nukem bringing Johnny Cage, legal man Johnny Cage, all the way into enemy territory. Oh, the tie clinch in those knees.
Another
Sharpshooter.
sharpshooter. Can he withstand it?
Sonya, get in there. Makes the save for her husband, and she's going to eat a back suplex from Turbo Man for her deeds. Johnny Cage with a head kick. Duke Nukem might be out. What the fuck,
He's
Johnny
showing
Cage?
off his mixed martial arts. His movie star moves.
I think Johnny Cage might be a little concussed here. He's got the presence of mind to hold on to the ropes, though. But that was a little strange.
It was odd, yeah. But,
Oh, spinning back fist.
you know, Turbo Time to Kill just have so much power on their
Absolutely.
side, Ian.
Rude Awakening.
And all these blows to Johnny Cage's head probably got him a little scrambled.
Stunner.
That's got to be it.
Stunner from Duke Nukem. If Turbo Man had a brain in that fucking helmeted head of his, I think he would have gone for a cover off that stunner. But he didn't do it. He didn't go for it. Johnny Cage, he battles away. Can he make the tag to Sonya? Maybe after all of this.
Series of kicks. Goes for
Cover.
a pin.
2 count. Duke Nukem gets in there and breaks things up.
Huge backdrop.
Dude, Turbo Time to Kill, an unbelievably impressive tag team. Their only loss coming at the hands of the current champions, Kitana and Melina. Look, they want to get right back in the conversation. Can you blame them?
Absolutely not, and they're looking good in this matchup so far.
Spinning back fist from Johnny Cage. Super kick from Turbo Man.
He hits that turbo kick, and he's dragging him away from the ropes. What's he thinking, Ian?
I think he might be looking for a big finish, but Johnny Cage too fast. Makes the tag to Sonya. Turbo Man says, I got one for you too.
Some people might be averse to letting their wife fight their battles for them. Johnny Cage doesn't care. He doesn't mind it. He encourages Sonya to get in there.
Listen, when your wife
Oh,
is
double birds.
when your wife is even more badass than you are, it's in your best interest at that point. Sonya Blade tossed aside by Duke Nukem, who's not the most respectful man in the world.
No, he kills LAPIGs, and he says, come eat some fuck you asswads. Shitbag City.
Oh, Duke Nukem with a discus lariat. Sonya Blade goes down, shoots the double.
Uh-oh.
Sonya
she
with
caught
a
him.
reversal.
Buying herself some much-needed time. She hits
Off
the ropes.
Oh, she kicked him right in the ribs like Kano kicked her in the 1995 movie.
That's some bad ribs. You don't want bad ribs here.
Oh, I've had bad ribs before. They made me throw up.
Johnny Cage tagged in.
Oh,
Double.
there's that double drop kick.
Beautiful drop kick from the Cages. Is she named Sonya Cage now?
Nah, she didn't take his name. She's too bad. If your name was
Yeah.
Sonya Blade,
No, yeah, you can't change that.
Even though Cage is still cool, but Blade is so badass. We got some fighting on the outside of the ring here. Oh my! I've never seen that move before. Duke Nukem rocking Johnny Cage's world. But he's looking to change his fortunes.
Got a
Johnny
kendo
Cage.
stick.
Oh, Johnny Cage
Into the
using
guts.
weapons on Duke Nukem.
Into the guts of Dookie.
What a combination! Cage kick. Duke Nukem might be out cold. But
Turbo
Turbo
Man.
Man, is he legal?
I guess so, yeah.
What is
He
happening?
kee's going for extra
This
kicks.
Johnny Cage CAW is broken. He wasn't broken on your show.
You got the brain damage CTE Cage.
Tags on both sides. Sonya Blade and Duke Nukem now the legal competitors. But they're not facing off with each other. Duke Nukem goes down off a snap jab.
Elbow into Sonya's face.
Oh,
Look at
step
that.
up! Moonsault!
Finish him.
Ooh, and a kick out. Reverse Frankensteiner from Turbo Man. I think Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade need to get a win, and they need to get it now. Because Duke Nukem and Turbo Man, I think, have controlled most of this match. They got to change the tides right now once and for all.
Eat shit,
Duke
fuckbag.
Nukem is not happy with Sonya Blade.
Might be thinking stunner or...
Oh, he's thinking
Powerbomb?
last ride. Look out. Duke Nukem forever. Oh, how do you not go for a cover off that?
I think that's a big mistake here.
I
You gotta
do
go for
too.
a pin. You got to go for a pin off big moves like that. Look at that.
Because it only takes 1 millisecond for Sonya Blade to change the fortunes. Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade pick up the win. Husband and wife come together. They're looking for those tag team titles, Nigel Bravo. Huge victory. Turbo Time to Kill. Eating just the second loss of their career. What an unbelievable match.
Beautiful match. Those cyber auto kicks really did it.
Listen, the debuting team of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade punching their ticket to future title contention. But what do we have going on backstage here? Wonder Woman and Shawn Michaels entrance in Sweet Pandemonium coming face to face. Wonder Woman flanked by Flash and Kramer, her best friends in the Justice League. What's going on? Shawn Michaels and Wonder Woman shaking hands. Look.
You love to see it.
You love to see it. It's going to be every man for themselves at Sweet Pandemonium. Sweet chin music! Shawn Michaels just hit Kramer with sweet chin music!
Jesus Christ!
Listen, every man for himself indeed. I don't even think Shawn Michaels is trying to disrespect Wonder Woman. I think he's just saying, listen, I love you, but it is every man for himself. He could have hit Wonder Woman. He didn't. He hit Kramer. Unbelievable. Sweet Pandemonium's going to be nuts, and we're going to find out who's going to be next to Shawn Michaels and Wonder Woman in our main event. It's up next. It's time for the main event. Nigel Bravo, there she is.
The world champion.
Pretty much. The woman with the world championship.
Look,
in
she
her
calls
corner.
herself the Shockwave world champion. I'm not going to disagree with her.
No, man. No,
I'm not that dumb.
No, because you'll know what's coming to you. Saraya steps into the ring with the Italian Stallion.
I wish he'd break me over that knee. Oh.
Here he comes, Rocky Balboa. Now look, his career has completely changed paths. His partner, his brother, Apollo Creed.
I stole Creed.
Stolen by Kombustion. He hasn't done anything over there yet, but I wish him the best whenever he starts working. Rocky Balboa looking to punch his name into Sweet Pandemonium. Look, the winner of this match is entered into that gigantic battle royal. And listen, if Saraya wins, Death Rider!
Death Rider, right away. She's going up top.
If Saraya wins, you got to think she's just going to have Animal lay down for her to put the belt officially on her shoulder.
If she wins, Sweet Pandemonium, and then in the main event, a muscle tussle, it might be a finger poke of doom situation.
But Rocky Balboa, he's going to fight for the honor of Apollo Creed, and that world title could be going home with the Italian Stallion. He's tasted gold before.
And then, maybe he'll put it in his fish tank.
The
turtles.
Here's a big Boston crab from the New Yorker here, Rocky Balboa.
I thought he was from Philly.
Oh no, Sly's not. There's a, let's roll the dice.
Holy shit! Almost an incredible 1 minute 50-second upset.
Holy shit!
I was scared there. My breath went in and out of my asshole.
You breathe through your asshole.
We all do. Look it up. It's called osmosis.
Rocky Balboa nearly put away there by Saraya. And see, what I was going to say is Death Rider.
He hasn't been the same since Tyson fucked them up.
No, he absolutely hasn't. And there might be people who are saying, like, Rocky's going to kill Saraya. This is not some jabroni Jabinski. This is the leader of the Monster Closet.
She's spinning around. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
720 head scissors there from Saraya. If I've got shit to get in, I better look at my notes now.
So far, it's been all Saraya, Ian, and this is why she's on top of the Shockwave world. She's on top of the Monster Closet. Sack of shit from Saraya.
Sack of shit from Saraya. Now, Nigel Bravo, I got a bombshell for you.
Bombshell, boom!
Next week, we're going to determine the final Shockwave entrant into Sweet Pandemonium in a 4-way frenzy match, which I might be making a mistake again. But we're going to see the angry video game nerd going against the Flash, going against Green Lantern, and going against Captain America. A 4-way frenzy with main event implications. Who goes into Sweet Pandemonium?
High crab there on the Italian Stallion there.
And Rocky Balboa has taken so much punishment over the course of GM Showdown Seasons 1 and 2. Headbutt is not going to help matters
So
much.
far, it's been all Saraya this match.
Absolutely.
Oh, a headbutt to his Italian balls.
See,
His
Saraya knows.
meatballs.
Really good. Saraya knows exactly what to do. She knows how to cheat and get away with it, and she's doing that right now. Rocky Balboa in a bad position here.
She hits the ropes. What's she thinking? Another
Oh.
tilt-a-whirl. Head scissor takedown. Rocky's got to be dazed. He's got to be confused. He's got to be a little concussed, honestly.
Great film, and look at this. Rocky Balboa with a vertical suplex. He needs to turn the tide in his corner with shots like, oh no, Saraya caught him sleeping.
Saraya says, this is my house. I own Shockwave.
Oh, I own your world title, I own Shockwave. And these illegal, again, she knows about the damage that has been done to the brain of Rocky Balboa, and she's going to get herself disqualified if she's not careful.
That would have been something.
I got another bombshell for you, Nigel Bravo.
Boom! Drop it, baby.
Also next week on Shockwave, you know, Roman Reigns got to play his hand.
Yeah.
The Maniac's gonna get to play his hand.
Ooh, what are you
Next
thinking?
week, it's gonna be Roman Reigns versus an opponent of the Maniac's choosing.
Ooh,
Now,
who's he gonna choose?
I don't know who it is. When I asked the
Sack
Maniac,
of shit.
when I asked the Maniac who it is, he said,
Roman's gonna be crying. He gonna be crying some bloody tears.
now I don't know what the fuck that means, but we're gonna find out next week on Shockwave. Look at this, high stack!
That's got to be it.
Ooh,
Oh,
Rocky
only a 2
Balboa
count.
kicks out.
Now, he's playing the rope-a-dope here. You know, he's been known to go all rounds. You know, all 16 rounds. How many rounds are there bouncing?
There used to be 15, now there's 12.
15, 12
Oh,
rounds.
Frankensteiner from the top rope! Oh, and
Oh.
another kick out from Rocky Balboa.
There's only 12 rounds now?
Yes.
So,
Who really that's 36 minutes of fighting.
so?
Rocky Balboa with the cover. Not even a 1. This is not looking good
Not looking good
for the Italian
for
style.
the former tag team champion. You know, maybe he's nothing without Apollo Creed, Ian.
Listen, the damage adds up. Apollo Creed has been critical 4 fucking times across the series.
But he always comes back. And
Hey,
so
man.
does Rocky as he gets to his feet. Dropped again.
But how many comebacks is too many? Rocky Balboa down and out, an elbow to the spine. Saraya's gonna wrap him up, and this could be it.
She's got him in the PTO. the
April
page
O'Neil's
tap out.
got no choice but to call it off.
Oh
And
my God.
Not only does Saraya's Monster Closet own the Shockwave World Championship, not only does Saraya's Monster Closet have a shot at the Shockwave Tag Team Championship, Saraya's Monster Closet will be represented in the Sweet Pandemonium match. I am doing everything I can to not let this faction take over the wrestling business, but right now I don't feel like I can stop them.
You can't stop Saraya's Monster Closet, Ian. And as a fan, it's great to see. I feel bad for you because they're running roughshod
Yeah, but this
all over
isn't
your
great to
show.
see. Vampiro and Mortis have hit the ring. Vampiro and Mortis with Saraya attacking Rocky Balboa. This is No, here comes Melina. Melina's here trying to even up the odds. Melina saving Rocky. Of course, it's the world champion, Animal. Animal putting the boots to Rocky. And Melina... Oh my God, Scorpion is here!
Scorpion?
It's all out mayhem! Cut the cameras, get this off here. You know what? I'm gonna settle this. We got one more week until Sweet Pandemonium. Here's what we're gonna do. Rocky, Scorpion, Melina, Katana versus the entire Monster Closet. Saraya, Animal, Vampiro, and Mortis next week on Shockwave. How's that for a bombshell to send things out? Dan, you pick up a t-shirt over on ProWrestlingTees.com/616Entertainment and send us a photo. We put you in an episode. Huge shout out to the one and only Red Comet 13 grabbing that Trusty Blue shirt. Hey, that might be Trusty Blue, but he's a loyal Shockwave soldier. Don't get it twisted. Check Red Comet 13 out on YouTube or, go fuck yourself. Thanks, man. Dan's, another episode of GM Showdown in the books. Speaking of books, we got the $10 holographic notebooks here. We added up the numbers because we are the bookworms. This week, 616 Shockwave puts 305 points in the bank.
Kombustion coming up with 357 for a juicy win. How about it?
That's a big, juicy win. You had a big, juicy card with some big, juicy matches, and I had a big, juicy loss this week.
Hey, it's about time. That's all I'm going to say. Look, I got to win every match from here on out, and I told you I was going to win, and so far, so good.
We're looking at that scoreboard right now. Shockwave 6-3-1, Kombustion 3-6-1, and we just saw how quickly the tides can turn. Nigel Bravo, we got a huge episode next week, and Sweet Pandemonium right behind it. Things are heating up.
All I know is, Ian, I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
But it's a fun show. I think a lot of people that watch it.
Maybe sometimes.
I think the people that watch the show,
Yeah.
which is probably 1% of your viewership, your subscribers, 1% of them watch the show, and some of them leave comments, and it's a good time.
Is it?
Well, it would be a lot better if, 10,000 people watched it, 20,000 people watched it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you're going, but well,